Think and Grow Rich. Success isn't a chance, it's a choice, and it begins with the power of your thoughts. Written by Napoleon Hill. Published by Audiobook Zone. Introduction: The man who thought his way into partnership with Thomas Edison. The story begins with a young man named Edwin C. Barnes, who had a dream that seemed impossible to most. He wanted to work with Thomas Edison, one of the greatest inventors of all time. But Barnes wasn't wealthy, well-connected, or even particularly skilled. What he had was something far more powerful, an unshakable desire and a relentless belief in his dream. One day, Barnes stepped off a train, looked at Edison's laboratory, and declared to himself, "I will work with that man." Notice he didn't say, "I hope to work with him," or "maybe one day I'll get the chance." He said, "I will." And he meant it. Barnes didn't know how it would happen, but he refused to let doubt or fear stop him. He approached Edison, not as a beggar, but as a man with a purpose. At first, Edison turned him down. But Barnes didn't give up. He took a low-paying job at the company, biding his time, learning, and proving his worth. Years later, he not only worked with Edison but became his business partner. This story sets the stage for Think and Grow Rich. It's a reminder that success begins in the mind. Your thoughts, your desires, and your belief in yourself are the seeds of your future. If you can see it clearly enough and want it badly enough, you can achieve it. But it all starts with a decision to go after what you want, no matter how impossible it seems. Chapter 1: Desire, the starting point of all achievement. Desire is the foundation of all success. Without it, nothing happens. Napoleon Hill writes, "The starting point of all achievement is desire." Weak desires bring weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Think about Barnes. His desire wasn't a passing wish or a fleeting thought. It was a burning, all-consuming obsession. He wanted to work with Edison so badly that he was willing to do whatever it took to make it happen. And that's the kind of desire Hill is talking about. But desire alone isn't enough. It must be specific, measurable, and backed by a plan. Hill suggests writing down your desire, setting a deadline, and repeating it to yourself daily. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about programming your mind to focus on what you want and ignore what you don't. Ask yourself, what do you truly desire? Not what your parents want for you, not what society expects of you, but what you want. Once you identify it, hold on to it. Let it fuel your actions and guide your decisions. Because when your desire is strong enough, nothing can stop you. Chapter 2: Faith, the Power of Belief. Faith is the bridge between desire and achievement. It's the belief that what you want is possible, even when there's no evidence to support it. Hill says, faith is a state of mind which may be induced by autosuggestion. In other words, faith isn't something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. You build it by feeding your mind positive thoughts and affirmations. For example, if you want to start a business, don't focus on the risks or the competition. Focus on your vision. See yourself succeeding. Feel the excitement of achieving your goal. Over time, these thoughts will become beliefs, and those beliefs will shape your reality. But faith isn't just about believing in your dream, it's about believing in yourself. You have to trust that you have what it takes to succeed, even when others doubt you. Remember, every great achievement was once considered impossible. The Wright brothers were told humans couldn't fly. Thomas Edison was told the light bulb was a fantasy. But they believed in themselves, and that belief carried them through countless failures. So, what do you believe about yourself? Are you feeding your mind with confidence and courage, or are you letting doubt and fear take over? The choice is yours. Chapter 3: Autosuggestion, Influencing Your Subconscious. Your subconscious mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, positive or negative, will grow. Autosuggestion is the process of planting the right seeds. Hill explains, any idea, plan, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. This means you can program your subconscious to support your goals. For example, if you want to become more confident, repeat affirmations like, "I am confident and capable," or "I attract success effortlessly." Do this daily, and over time, your subconscious will accept these statements as truth. But autosuggestion isn't just about words, it's about emotions. When you repeat your affirmations, feel the emotions associated with them. If you're visualizing success, feel the joy, pride, and excitement of achieving it. The more vivid and emotional your thoughts, the faster they'll take root in your subconscious. The key is consistency. You can't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. It takes time, effort, and patience. But if you stick with it, you'll start to see changes in your thoughts, behaviors, and results. Chapter 4, Specialized Knowledge, the Key to Power. Knowledge is power, but only if it's applied. Hill writes, "Knowledge is not power. It is only potential power." In other words, it's not what you know that matters, it's what you do with what you know. The world is full of people with degrees and certifications who never achieve their dreams. Why? Because they don't take action. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect opportunity. But success doesn't work that way. You have to take what you know and use it to move forward, even if you don't have all the answers. This doesn't mean you should stop learning. On the contrary, you should always be seeking new knowledge and skills. But don't let the pursuit of knowledge become an excuse for inaction. Learn what you need to know, then take the next step. And remember, you don't have to know everything yourself. That's what the Mastermind principle is for. Surround yourself with people who have the knowledge and experience you lack. Together, you can achieve far more than you ever could alone. Chapter 5, Imagination, the Workshop of the Mind. Man's only limitation, within reason, lies in his development and use of his imagination. Napoleon Hill. Picture Thomas Edison in his lab, surrounded by failed experiments. He didn't just see darkness, he imagined a world lit by electricity. That single idea changed history. Napoleon Hill teaches that every great success begins in the mind. Wealth, innovation, and breakthroughs aren't born from luck or resources but from imagination, the ability to see possibilities where others see obstacles. Hill describes two types of imagination. Synthetic imagination, this involves improving existing ideas. Henry Ford didn't invent the car, but he revolutionized mass production, making automobiles accessible to all. Creative imagination, this is where brand new ideas emerge, often through intuition or inspiration. It's what drove the Wright brothers to build the first airplane. Hill warns that most people never fully use their imagination. They dream but don't act, while the wealthy constantly refine and apply ideas to create value. The takeaway: your imagination is your greatest asset. Train it, use it, and turn ideas into reality. Because those who dare to imagine, and act, are the ones who change the world. Chapter 6, Organized Planning, Turning Dreams into Action. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Napoleon Hill. Imagine an architect with a grand vision but no blueprint. His dream will never take shape without a plan. Napoleon Hill teaches that desire alone won't bring success, only structured, organized planning can turn dreams into reality. Hill outlines key principles of effective planning. Build a mastermind group, surround yourself with skilled, like-minded individuals for support and insight. Make firm decisions, indecision kills success, commit to choices and adjust as needed. Persist through failure, most plans don't work immediately, but winners refine and push forward. He warns that failure is temporary, but most people quit too soon. The wealthy succeed because they plan, persist, and adapt. The takeaway: a dream without a plan is just a wish. Take action, adjust as needed, and never give up. Chapter 7, Decision, the Mastery of Procrastination. The most important thing you can do is make a decision. Napoleon Hill. Imagine a person standing at a crossroads, unable to choose a path. They hesitate, second-guessing, and ultimately stay stuck, missing opportunities. Napoleon Hill explains that indecision is the silent killer of success. Hill reveals that successful people are decisive. They don't waste time wondering or procrastinating, they make firm decisions quickly, and adjust when necessary. He explains that indecision breeds fear and holds people back from achieving their desires. The key to overcoming this fear is taking immediate action and committing to decisions, no matter how big or small. Hill emphasizes that successful people make decisions based on faith and belief in themselves, not on doubt. He points out that failure to decide is one of the greatest causes of failure in life, and the wealthy understand that no decision is a decision in itself. The lesson is simple yet powerful: decide, act, and keep moving forward. When you hesitate, opportunities slip away. The key to success isn't waiting for the perfect moment, but deciding to make your moment perfect through action. Will you keep second-guessing, or will you step into your power and decide? Chapter 8. Persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. The difference between a successful person and a failure is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. Napoleon Hill. Imagine a gold prospector who digs for weeks without finding anything. Many would quit, but one last dig uncovers the gold. This is the power of persistence. As Hill explains, success comes from the ability to keep going, no matter how difficult the journey. Hill emphasizes that persistence is the key to turning desire into action. It's about facing setbacks with the resolve to continue, because the only real failure comes from quitting. Successful people push forward despite challenges, knowing that the next attempt might be the breakthrough. Persistence requires definiteness of purpose, a strong desire, and a clear plan. Hill reminds us that success often comes after multiple attempts, but most people give up too soon. Adapting and learning from failures is essential. The lesson? Persistence is a decision to never give up, no matter the obstacles. Keep going, adjust, and success will eventually come. Will you stay persistent, or will you let challenges stop you? Chapter 9. The Mastermind, the power of collaboration. No individual has sufficient power to achieve success without the aid of others. Napoleon Hill. Imagine a group of talented people coming together, each contributing their unique strengths and ideas to create something far greater than they could achieve alone. This is the essence of the mastermind principle that Napoleon Hill describes, the power of collaboration and collective effort. Hill explains that when two or more people work in harmony, combining their knowledge, resources, and energy, they create a force that can achieve extraordinary results. The mastermind is not just a partnership but a harmonious alliance that can solve problems, overcome challenges, and accelerate success. Hill stresses that successful people don't work in isolation, they surround themselves with others who can provide knowledge, encouragement, and support. The key is to build a team that shares a common goal and works toward it with mutual respect and understanding. The lesson? Success is a team effort. By forming strong, positive relationships with those who have complementary skills and knowledge, you create a powerful network that propels you toward your goals. Will you go it alone, or will you build a mastermind group to elevate your success? Chapter 10. The Mystery of Sex Transmutation. Channeling creative energy. The emotion of sex brings into play the most powerful form of human energy. Napoleon Hill. Imagine channeling the powerful, often overlooked energy of desire into creativity and achievement. In Chapter 10, Napoleon Hill explains how sex transmutation, the act of transforming sexual energy into creative and productive force, can unlock extraordinary success. Hill argues that sexual energy is one of the most powerful drives in humans, and when redirected, it can be used to fuel ambition, innovation, and achievement. He explains that great minds, from artists to business leaders, have learned to transmute this energy into focused, productive efforts. The chapter highlights that the most successful people don't suppress or ignore their desires, but instead, they learn to channel them into their work, enhancing their creativity, vitality, and drive. Hill also notes that the energy of sex transmutation can heighten personal magnetism and influence, creating a powerful presence that draws people and opportunities to you. The lesson? Harness the power of your desires, transform them into action, and use them to fuel your success. Will you let your energy control you, or will you take charge and turn it into your greatest asset? Chapter 11. The Subconscious Mind. The Connecting Link. The subconscious mind makes no distinction between constructive and destructive thoughts. Napoleon Hill. Imagine your mind as a vast garden. Whatever seeds you plant, whether positive or negative, grow into your reality. In Chapter 11, Hill explores the subconscious mind, explaining that it is the bridge between the conscious mind and the universal forces that influence our lives. Hill teaches that the subconscious mind works tirelessly, constantly storing and acting on the thoughts and beliefs you feed it. Positive, focused thoughts lead to success, while negative, limiting thoughts create barriers. The key is to program your subconscious mind with success-driven beliefs and align them with your desires. The chapter highlights that emotions play a significant role. Strong, vivid feelings enhance the impact of your thoughts on the subconscious. By using autosuggestion, visualization, and affirmations, you can consciously direct your subconscious to work in your favor. Hill reminds us that the subconscious doesn't judge, it simply acts on what is impressed upon it, whether those thoughts are empowering or limiting. The lesson? Control your thoughts, direct them with purpose, and program your subconscious for success. Will you fill your mind with positive, success-driven thoughts, or let negativity control your future? Chapter 12. The Brain. A broadcasting and receiving station. You can think and grow rich only through the power of your brain. Napoleon Hill. Imagine your brain as a powerful radio receiver, constantly sending and receiving frequencies of thought. In Chapter 12, Napoleon Hill explains that the brain acts as a broadcasting and receiving station for thought, connecting you to the infinite power of the universe. Hill teaches that thoughts are things, they emit energy and influence the world around us. By using focused thought and concentration, you can tap into the energy of the universe to attract success. He emphasizes the importance of a positive mental attitude, as it helps align your mind with the frequency of abundance and opportunity. The chapter highlights that the brain works best when it is synchronized with positive emotions. Passionate, determined thoughts can create a powerful force that shapes your reality. Hill encourages readers to train their minds to focus on positive goals and to stay attuned to the vibrations of success. The lesson? Your brain has limitless potential. Use it to broadcast your desires and tune in to the opportunities around you. Will you focus your thoughts to attract success, or let distractions and negativity take control? Chapter 13. The Sixth Sense. The Door to the Temple of Wisdom. The sixth sense is the keystone of the entire philosophy. Napoleon Hill. Imagine a quiet, powerful instinct guiding your decisions, almost like a hidden compass. In Chapter 13, Napoleon Hill explores the sixth sense, the mysterious faculty that connects your conscious mind to universal wisdom, intuition, and higher knowledge. Hill describes the sixth sense as the door to the temple of wisdom, a higher level of understanding that often appears when you are in alignment with your desires. It's not something you can control directly, but rather, it emerges through a well-trained mind, one that is focused, positive, and receptive to insights. He explains that the sixth sense often appears as sudden ideas, flashes of intuition, or gut feelings that provide guidance when you need it most. It's a mental alertness that allows you to recognize opportunities and avoid pitfalls before they are fully visible to others. The chapter suggests that success comes when you cultivate awareness and trust these intuitive flashes. The sixth sense connects you to the infinite intelligence of the universe, helping you make better decisions and take inspired actions. The lesson? Develop your intuition by training your mind with clarity, focus, and a positive attitude. Will you trust your inner guidance to lead you to success, or ignore it in favor of doubt and fear? Conclusion. Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich is not just a book, it's a blueprint for personal and financial success. Hill teaches that wealth, success, and fulfillment are not determined by luck or circumstance, but by your mindset, actions, and the persistent application of specific principles. From mastering desire and faith to using imagination, organized planning, and persistence, each chapter unveils a key to unlocking your potential. The real power, Hill explains, lies in the thoughts you think and the actions you take. Success begins in the mind, and it is through the consistent application of focused, positive thought that you attract opportunities, overcome obstacles, and manifest your desires. He emphasizes that wealth is not just material, it includes personal growth, relationships, and self-fulfillment. By harnessing your mental faculties, aligning your goals with purpose, and building strong connections through the Mastermind principle, you create an environment where success can flourish. The ultimate lesson: you are the architect of your own future. By developing a success mindset, applying the principles of this book, and staying persistent through challenges, you hold the key to achieving anything you desire. The journey starts within, and with unwavering belief and action, you can truly think and grow rich in all areas of life.